Okay, this video I'm going to show you guys the 5 positions of the minor pentatonic scale. What I was just playing, I was playing with a loop I created, but I was playing it in G minor is what I was playing. But for this lesson I'm going to use E minor as a reference point because it's easier to show it on the neck of where it's at. If you've looked at anything on how it shows them in lessons or books or whatever, most of the time it shows position 1. That's the best one to start with. You got to start somewhere, and position 1 is the best one to start with because it tells you the easiest way. It tells you what the root note is and where to start. Like position 1 of the E minor is on the 12th fret, and it's also down here in the open position. But the pattern of it is just 2 frets apart, 1 fret apart, 1, 1, 2, and 2. Like if you was here, it would be A minor, first position. Because that's A. And the relative major is always, when you're on the low E string, the index finger tells you the minor. Your pinky tells you what the major is. C major, A minor. It's the 2 relative major and minors. It's like that with every key that you do. Like say you drop down to G minor, its relative major would be B flat. Would be the relative major, or A sharp, however how you want to say it. Are you with me so far? Now, let's start with the first position. I'm going to start down here and explain it to you on how I was up here at the beginning. The E minor, position 1, pentatonic scale. There's open strings, all 6 open strings used, and position 1 of E minor pentatonic scale. Position 1, 12th fret, because it all starts over, the 12th fret. All the notes are the same. E, A, D, G, B, E. They're the same notes. That's position 1. A minor. Position 2, when you get to each position, like position 2, the end of position 1 is the beginning of position 2. Here's position 2. Position 2, E minor pentatonic scale. Also could be used for G major because they use the same notes. Okay, now we're going to run up to position 3. Position 3 is the beginning of position 3 is the end of position 2. With me so far? Position 3. Showed you position 1, position 2, position 3. And that's for E minor pentatonic scale. If you was playing a different key, position 1 would start like G minor would start here, A minor would start here, B would start there. If you was doing C major, it'd be right here. You could use that position for C major. Now let's move up to position 4. Position 4 is the pattern looks like this, no matter what key it is. Remember that, no matter which key it is. But it has to be in a different spot on the neck. Position 4's pattern is like 2 frets apart. 1 fret apart, 1 fret apart. Then you shift when you get to the B string. 1 fret apart. 2 frets apart. Position 5 is the beginning of position 5 is the end of position 4. Position 5 is probably just as easy to remember as position 1, I think, because of the way it is. It's like it's 1 fret apart on your E and your A, and it's 2 frets apart on your D and your G, then it's 1 fret apart on the B and the E. And it's always like that. That's position 5. Slide on up, you're back to position 1. So let's say you was doing a solo here in position 1 at the 12th fret. You can slide down and join position 5 with it. That's all 5 positions. Position 1 looks it's the 12th fret of E minor. If you're doing A minor, position 1 would start over right here. See? Because position 1 starts right here. You've got to add 5 to 12. So it means it'd be 17. That's where A minor would start over. But that is the 5 positions, the patterns for the minor pentatonic scale, because a lot of stuff uses the minor pentatonic scale. You get more advanced, you do a diatonic scale, you got extra notes in it. done with it, and keep playing.